It's on now. I nigga definitely true. We on now. It's on now.
Peace and love, YouTube. It's your boy Dining Tsunami, aka Wave, and welcome to another episode of Wave Reacts. In today's episode, I just want to do a little reaction to a little bit of gameplay from the new NBA 2K21 that I had the privilege of playing a little bit earlier today. And I'm just going to go through some of the video clips. I'm not going to watch the whole thing with you guys because it's kind of lengthy. But if you do want to watch some of my live gameplay, you can follow me at Tsunami Wave Gaming on Facebook or on Twitch at Tsunami Wave. Tsunami Wave is one word on Twitch. Alright, let's jump straight into it. So, I'm just talking about my hopes on what I hope the game is gonna be, and what I hope the demo is gonna be, because obviously they're not gonna give us too much. Alright, so I just went through the faces real quick. They added some new faces, you know, nothing too crazy to be hyped about, but they added some new faces. I usually use my own face, but it is worth noting that they changed the faces. Now, as far as the my player builds, let me go to it. They added a lot more of the pie charts as far as like the finishing, the shooting, the playmaking, and defense go. So it's not a ton more, but it's definitely noticeable. And then with the physical chart, with the physical profile, they only added one more. So before it was like 4, I believe, and now it's 5. Or I think it's always been 5, so they didn't add anything to the physical profile. But the builds, they added just they added a little bit more. They just added some with slight adjustments. So like, you know, in 2K20 where to be half finishing, half shooting, and then a third finishing, a third shooting, and then the last third to be split between the last two skill sets. You have pie charts where instead of it being 1/3 and 1/3, it's like I want to say about 1/5 of it, and then the last bit of it is divvied up between the skill. So if you want to be like a shooter finisher but be a little bit better shooting, you could do that, or a finisher, be a better finisher but you could shoot a little bit, you can do that. So I like that. I like that they did that. So in this build, I just did a little playmaker just to see what the dribbling is like, because they supposedly made the dribbling a little bit easier. So I went with a playmaker just to see how much easier is it than it was last year. Because last year, if you wasn't a hardcore gamer, it could have been a little difficult to dribble and create space for your shot. So I just wanted to see what that's about. So I picked a scoring machine with a slight edge on the shooting. Now I did my badges. I didn't do anything specific. I just wanted to really play. So I kind of went in on a couple of things. I added the Pro Touch. Pro Touch is an underrated badge in 2K. I don't think enough people use that badge. They sleeping. I did the same thing with shooting. I didn't want to go too crazy. And then for the handling, I put up a couple of things just to give me enough handle to create space, create some oohs and ahs, just see what I could get out there, you know. Let's get into the gameplay. So like when I first started playing, I didn't do the smart thing. I should have went to 2KU and played the 2KU, messed around with the 2KU stuff and worked on practice on a shot. So you're gonna see in this video, I was just excited. I jumped straight into it. I'm gonna take a few shots that is just gonna just terrible because I don't got the mechanic of the shot right, and I'm just playing around, so I'm not really trying to get too open or do anything too crazy. I'm just messing with the buttons, trying to get the ball, get a layup. Then that shot right there made me realize, all right, they changed the stuff. I knew they said they was gonna make the shot where you could push it down, but I didn't really understand the severity of it until I was in a situation. Okay, let me see if I can get me shooting.
You never know how you'll mesh with your teammates until you play in games. I know you can hone your skills.
So at one point, I just wanted to shoot the ball, and I was shooting air balls and stuff because I didn't practice. I didn't think the change would be so different. So I went and I started practicing, and I went and I started working on the shot. And it's two different options when you go in here. You can use the stick, as you can see, is wide left, wide right, wide left, wide right. Or you can press the button. When you press the button, instead of it just starting in the middle and you trying to find the middle of the middle, it actually starts from left to right, just like that. Boom, you see how I just shot that? That was left to right, just like that. That's what happens when you hold the X button. So you can choose what you want to do. I found it a little easier to use the X button, but knowing me personally, I'm still gonna perfect being able to shoot with the stick, because I think it just helps you be a little bit more versatile with what you're trying to do on the court. Alright, so from there I went in. I was gonna make another build, but I decided to do a quick game, and I chose the Lakers and the all-time Lakers and the Celtics. Kobe Bryant's birthday was yesterday, so I decided just to go in here and try to get some buckets with Kobe and get a W with Kobe, and pretty much that's what I did. I'm gonna show a little bit of highlights of the game. Nothing too crazy, because look, I'm still trying to get a hang of it. You see me shooting off. My defense was horrible in this game. Boston was just making me look like a track meet, man. They was just running me up and down. Couldn't get no easy shots. I did pull a W off, but it wasn't easy. It's not easy.
And it's Collins with the rebound. I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
You see Boston control of the game early.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you think about Boston here in this one? Well, they use the fast work.
So as far as the gameplay go, the gameplay is a little bit more smooth. The only issue I had with the gameplay was, if you a person that want to use the stick, like I said, when you do the reverse layups, or you got somebody on your right hand side, and last year if you had somebody on the right hand side, you push this right stick, the left stick to the left hand side, you'll finish up with your left hand. But in 2K21, if you do that, it's going to be a wide left or wide right. So you can't do that anymore, and it's kind of difficult to in the beginning to know if you gotta either push the stick all the way up or all the way to the bottom, because on layups it could be either or, and that's gonna be a whole new skill that players got to develop. So just keep an eye on that, man. Just make sure before you really start going to the park and playing and messing up your record that you putting the time in, because you're gonna have to put the time in on with this new mechanics. I was trying to get some Kobe jumpers up in here and some Kobe shots, but I did most of my work with him early. I want to show him, but I also want to talk about the gameplay.
Boston leading by 5.
See, I got the block with the backboard.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
So a highlight of it is the dribbling. The dribbling is way easier. I forgot I mentioned the dribbling, but I didn't really speak on the dribbling. The dribbling is way easier. So if you're a casual player or if you're a hardcore player, both will be able to really effectively create space regardless of your skill level. I think it'll make the game more fun. It'll be a little bit more challenging on a defensive end, but when you're playing a team-based game, you can be able to get right, but the dribbling is way easier. I think that'll make for a more fun game and a more realistic game, because all these players could dribble, all these players could do their thing, So like I said, it ended up being a close game. I got really upset right there when Havlicek was able to block Kobe on the fadeaway, because I knew the game at this point was going to make it so 2K could score, and then I would have to make the last shot to win the game. And most of the time, you don't want to be in that position against the computer. And since I couldn't change the difficulty or nothing, I didn't even know what I was playing. I just know Larry Bird was killing me. And then look, Havlicek, he made that. Bob Cousy was killing me. Havlicek blocked Kobe at the end. A whole lot of foolishness was going on in this game. But again, I was able to pull it off. I just want to show you guys the ending of what happened. Just like I said, I was trying to do my thing with Kobe the whole game. I just wanted to give it to him. Just his birthday was just yesterday, but at the end of the day, he had to make the big play, which he did. And Boston wasn't able to get a shot up because they didn't have timeouts. Alright, now that was my first reaction to 2K21. I'm going to be doing a lot more streaming of 2K21 this year and build up my player to try to, give you guys some more content just off of that on my Facebook channel and my Twitch channel. This is still going to be my reaction channel, but I just wanted to react on some 2K gameplay because, like I said, I really enjoy the games, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. It's your boy Donnie Tsunami, aka Wave. Peace and love.
It's on now.